I wanted to make it a short video. I'm not gonna go too long for it, but I wanted to go live just to sit down and talk to you guys about this. There's a couple things wrong with I would say Fortnite decisions to add certain items and keep them for as long as they have been. I'm not saying that every decision they have made has been a wrong decision, but let's just set the stage. Because there's a couple items, like the boombox, planes, but I'm gonna get into that. Let's just set the stage. Fortnite is a survival game. And the main thing that attracts people to play Fortnite is the building mechanisms. It has nothing to do with the shooting. Okay? It really has nothing to do with the shooting. I understand the shooting is a big part of it because that's how you do to survive. That's what you do to survive. But when you play all these other shooting games, Call of Duty and stuff like that, Fortnite is not in that platform. It's not, and I don't mean that like it's not a popular. What I mean is that that's not their category. Technically, Fortnite shouldn't even be known or categorized as a shooting game because it's not. It's a survival game. It's a survival game. You're trying to be the last one standing, and you'll do whatever it takes. I mean, there's been plenty of times, even just yesterday, we were playing squads with my boys, and we ended up winning. And one of our guys, he decided to go out there and try to get the last kill because it ended up being three of us, one enemy, because we don't killed everyone off or they killed themselves. And I was like, yo, don't. I'm gonna try to get the last kill from a snipe, but we don't get it. Oh well, let's just trap him against the storm. My guy ignores what I say. Go out there, tries to kill the guy. The guy ends up killing him. So then I jump in. I'm like, yo, I'm just gonna do what I told you I was gonna do. Trap him against the storm. So he's already distracting him. We're on the circle. So I get nearly out of the circle and start building a whole bunch of walls and stuff to try to block him or slow him down from getting to the circle. So anyway, to speed things up, he dies off the storm. We didn't get the kill, and that's what I wanted to do. And see, people go into Fortnite with a mentality of like, kill, kill, kill. First of all, Fortnite, they don't even say the word kill. Whenever you're watching scrims, they say elims or eliminations. This is a survival game. This is not a killing game. This is not technically, it's not like Call of Duty, like it's just focused on shooting. The building mechanism is the main part of it. Now that I said that, boomboxes. You add boomboxes. Boomboxes are OP. And I'm not saying that they're OP because of what they do, but they're OP for two different reasons. One, they last so long. Even if you don't shoot them, you just leave them out there, they last too long. And they got 600 HP, I believe. So even if you try to destroy it, it's going to take too long. The whole point of somebody placing a boombox is to attack you. You know what I mean? I understand sometimes you may place a boombox to try to run off, but that's very rarely. Somebody places a boombox on you, they're trying to finish you off. They're trying to stop you from building, open you up, and get them shots in. So it's not like you're going to focus and try to shoot the boombox. You're going to focus on who's shooting at you, which is not the boombox. So this is my solution for the boombox. If Fortnite doesn't decide to take it out, this is just an opinion. One, and I think it was Modern Warfare 1. Yeah, Modern Warfare 1, Call of Duty. Whenever you will play C4s, you would throw them. And I used to love using C4s, and I still do, and I wish Fortnite would bring them back, just not as strong. But in real life situation, you don't throw a C4. It's an explosive. You're not gonna throw it. I mean, sure, you can slide it or just lightly throw it, but it's an explosive. You don't want to throw that. You attach it to something. You attach it to a wall, whatever, and then pop. So when it comes to Boombox, I believe it will be better if you can attach it instead of tossing it. Even if you can't toss it far off, you know what I mean? Currently, it's still better if you just attach it. The reason why is this: Boombox is hard to defend against. Not necessarily the Boombox, but you being near a Boombox while getting shot by multiple people. So the best thing to do is for Fortnite and Epic Games to just make it so that you can attach the Boombox to something, or the floor, should I say. And once you attach it, there you go. You know what I mean? Because the simple fact is that there needs to be the gap between, how would I explain this? The counter should be there. You know what I mean? Like if somebody places a boombox and I see them doing it in the process, the boombox is placed, they're on top of the boombox while placing it. So once they place it, I got a gap where I can shoot them. I can hurt them because they placed the boombox. So they open themselves up. But the current mechanics where you could just toss the boombox and then slightly get away from it, and the boombox landed on the enemy, that's a little OP because the boombox destroys everything. And just because it's placed down on a floor doesn't mean you don't break that floor. If you place the boombox on the roof, that boombox gonna go bop, 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 keep going down until it gets to the ground. So it's a powerful item. I believe it's a little OP because you are still able to toss it to the enemy, and it becomes more and more OP as the game goes on. Whenever you got a small circle and you place a boombox, that's really OP. Like, let's be realistic, that's really OP. So I believe you should be able to place it down instead. And I believe that it shouldn't have as much HP. So if you make it so that you can shoot the boombox, don't give it 600 HP. Make it so that like at least like what 300. So I'm able to, like, if I had a heavy sniper, I snipe it and take a big chunk out of it, and then I snipe it again with a heavy sniper, and then it's over with. Because I still have to reload it, so it's gonna take a while, and I'm getting shot at. So you know what I mean? Let's be realistic. Let's be fair. Cut the HP by half. Make it so that you can attach it, because you can still play. You can still use the boombox in a real smart way. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like just relying on guns. That's just my play style. I like to have fun. I like to use different items that kind of switch the game and make my play style is kind of, it's different. I like to use boogie bombs. I like to use grenades. Like, I'll be collecting grenades, so I don't even need a grenade launcher. I have 10 grenades in my inventory. You know, my play style is different. So whenever you have somebody who has a boombox and is able to toss it, that's kind of OP. Even if it is not far, I believe you should be able to just place it down and then you run off. So it's almost like if me and my buddy are going at it, and two guys are going against my buddy, I can be like, yo, I can talk to him and be like, hey, come down, because I'm gonna break this building down. So I attach the boombox on the bottom of the builds, or if they're build battling, whatever. He comes down as fast as possible. So he takes the least amount of damage. Or even if he does, I can still raise him while the other two guys die from fall damage. So there's still ways to use the boombox. It's just currently OP. That's all I'm saying. Two, planes. There should be no reason why a plane that you can use to fly in the air, and you have unlimited ammo, and in the beginning of the game being used against me and I barely have any ammo. If that's the case, you should make it so that, not the magazine, but you should change it so that ammo boxes give a lot more ammo, so that you were able to defend against planes. If you want to take planes away, then you can keep the current, ammo system you got going on. But we should have more ammo to defend against planes. And this is really bad. Later game is not as bad, but in the beginning of the game, to have a plane and be shooting you, and you only have like you only holding a shotgun, because players will tend to do is they have, let's say we go to Pleasant Park, you have one of the enemies go get a plane, and while we're fighting the rest of the enemies, his teammates come down with a plane and shoot at us, and we only have but like an SMG, maybe a shotgun, a couple bullets, because we're trying to defend against the current enemies. So that's a big problem also. I feel like that's a little OP. So I would say the best way to do this, which they kind of changed some things. One thing I like about the plane that Epic did is that now the plane, whenever it gets destroyed, it does damage to the person currently in it. And I love that. I still feel like with the plane having unlimited ammo, I still feel like it should be, we should have more ammo. You know what I mean? Or just get rid of the plane. You know what I mean? And last of all, which I wanted to talk about, is grapplers. Now, maybe to me, for me, with me using a grappler, it's not as bad. But to somebody who's a pro player, and this main problem happens when pro players are fighting against each other or in a place. The grappler should have a cooldown every time you grapple, because you being able to just move like Spider-Man or Batman, most likely Batman, move like that from spot to spot, and you can cover so much ground so quickly, and you can survive the storm, and you can jump from one building to the other and shotgun somebody in the head. You can do all these different moves. You should have a cooldown. You really should, because that's still kind of OP. Somebody can build a 5-story hotel, and I'm just look at him because he's building out of, I don't know, just he freaked out because I shot him one time in the head and he's barely alive. He got 5 HP. He freaks out, build a 5-story hotel, and I'm just look at him, take my grappler out. Once he's done and he looks down at me just for a split second, I go under his builds, grapple from the side. He's still looking around. Bow, shotgun in the head. So I feel like it should have a cooldown, because if I grapple towards somebody, I have an advantage, but it shouldn't be so that I can keep grappling over and over and over and over and over, because the grapple's main weakness is its own ability to grapple from one place to the other with you still being able to take fall damage. I've seen a lot of people, and it happened to me, where you try to grapple to somewhere, especially around mountains. You try to grapple up a mountain, you slip up, your grapple misses, you take fall damage. So to make that item more technical so that you're able, because you shouldn't be able to just climb the mountain within 3 seconds. That's not even realistic in a game. Definitely not in real life. So I feel like you should have a cooldown, and you can use it more technical, especially like in skirmishes or even in real game, end game, where it's like, okay, I got 2 grapples left. I know it takes like what, 5 to 10 second cooldown. So I'm able to go like, okay, I can grapple one time, get a shot. If I miss, I have to build and defend. Then I can grapple one more time to get to the circle. It makes it more so that you're able to think more. When you give an item free range and you're not even able to think right, focus, and be technical about it, you're going to have somebody just trying to be Superman, or not Superman, but Batman, just grapple, 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 hit a shot, grapple, hit a shot, grapple. And it's like, that's not how he should. It should have a cooldown. The planes, we should be able to defend better against. And boomboxes should be placed down. And the HP should be lower. All right. That's all I have for you guys. 3 items that are definitely OP. If you guys feel like any other items in Fortnite currently are OP, comment down below. Mention them. I might make a video about them and reply to your comments. If you would like to make a video about guns that are OP, not just items that you can throw or place down, but even guns that are OP, comment down below, let me know. All right, peace.